All right, Rob, let's start here. Let's start where everybody else is starting and stopping. And it is on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New England Patriots. And they're calling it the biggest game in NFL regular season history, certainly the most hyped, the most ballyhooed. And beyond that, Rob, it is the biggest, most expensive ticket in Boston sports history in the last 10 years. It's the second most expensive ticket in Boston sports history ever. And that would Rob G, give us the most expensive ticket.
Most expensive was Game 7 of the 2019 Stanley Cup Final when the Blues beat the Boston Bruins. That was a very expensive ticket.
So This is the most expensive non-Super Bowl Patriots ticket
Correct.
in 10 years. Right. But it's the second biggest period?
Period. In
So
Boston
that includes
area
the Super
sports
Bowl.
history of any home game taking place in Boston.
No, in
Brady's
Boston,
return to
right.
Foxborough was number 2 behind the aforementioned Game 7.
But that includes, okay, yeah, because none of the Super Bowls.
Boston's a hockey town,
But-
too. That's a great sports town. They love the Bees.
I'm surprised, Rob, that it is bigger and more expensive than any of these Celtics games. I mean, obviously the Bird years,
Or the
that was
Red
a long
Sox.
time ago. Red Sox, maybe inflation has something to do with it.
Yeah, 2004, when you think about it, and that's 2004, Chris, is almost, 20
Yeah,
4
17
20
years ago.
17 years ago. Think about that, 2004.
Shout out to your math teacher. But
Yeah, I know. Shout out. Yeah,
PS 161.
PS 116.
I was close.
But
I was
later
close.
on, though, we went out on a date, and she taught me how to divide and multiply. But that's another
God.
story.
Oh,
all right?
gosh. I hope that's false, but who knows? All right,
But I was
anyway,
gonna
getting
say,
back to the family
the Red-
entertainment.
Everything's not funny. But Chris, the Red Sox, 2004, they hadn't won a World Series in 86 years. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you would
Right.
think, but you're right.
Inflation.
17 years ago is
Yeah.
a long time ago.
Yeah, and even the Celtics 2008 when they won their last finals with the big three. But that was a while ago. So maybe that has something to do with it. But anyway, Rob, huge ticket. Everybody obviously is talking about this game. You got a huge book coming out. It's Better to Be Feared by Seth Wickersham. That's already, we talked a bit about it yesterday, and everybody's been talking about different excerpts from the book on their different shows, radio and TV. But let me throw this at you because, I have my thoughts, but I want to get yours. How do you think that the Boston fans should react to Tom Brady?
I think it's simple. I think fans of Boston should stand up and boo Tom Brady from top to bottom. They should boo Benedict Brady as much as they can. He's the one who decided it was about him and not about the organization. He's the one who turned his back on the Patriots uniform, on the Patriots fans, on what they had built there, and decided it wasn't enough to be a part of something special and a great run in NFL history. No, Tom Brady had to go elsewhere to prove it's about him. He's the most selfish player on the planet. It's always about Tom Brady. People of Boston, New England, unite. Arm by arm. Grab each other's hands and boo loud and strong and let him know you're wearing another uniform. We don't care about Tom Brady anymore. When he was wearing a home team jersey, we loved everything about Tom Brady. Tom Brady was supposed to be Derek Jeter. He was supposed to play 20 years in the same uniform. He was supposed to retire as a New England Patriot. That's when he should have got his flowers and people should have stood up and revered him. Instead, he walked out on the city of Boston and the people of New England to go to some Mickey Mouse town like Tampa Bay? That's what he decided? He should have never wore another uniform. He should have held that organization and his 20 years in Boston sacred. Michael Jordan made that mistake. Others have made that mistake. Derek Jeter was smart. He was a Yankee through and through. Nobody could ever have anything to say about Derek Jeter, and that's the way it should have been about Tom Brady. Tom Brady should have never had split allegiances where people would turn their nose to him and think, look at this pompous ass. It was about him. He didn't care about winning about us. Why would he need to go anywhere? It wasn't enough. He needed more. It was crack winning a Super Bowl for Tom Brady. Stand up and boo, Boston, and do it loud and hard like you mean it.
I think the boos are for that take. Are you serious, Rob Parker? Will you stop it? This is outright foolishness. My goodness. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I watched you. You're smiling. You're tickling yourself. And, you tickled pink with yourself. You taped it. You had your little tape recorder playing. You're going to play it back tonight and help yourself fall asleep on the plane. Oh, I told off Tom Brady. I tell you that. Don't mess with Rob Parker. I should have been Tom Brady hater number one. You gave it to Max Kellerman. I still
can't believe that. I was devastated by that.
Yes, and this was your get back. Rob, let's just keep it real. They should not boo Tom Brady. You can boo him during the game. But Boston fans, show your class. Rob wants you to show I want you to show your class, all right? It rhymes with class.
You can't
that's
say
what he wants you
on
to
the
show
radio
it.
since when,
I don't
Chris?
know, but that's what Rob wants you to show. I want you to show some class, and I think you will. Before the game, I assume they're going to do a video montage. And what a montage it will be with not one, not two, not three, not four, not
three,
five.
not four.
Keep it
not
coming,
five,
LeBron. Keep it coming.
Not six.
Yes,
not
6. 6 is it. 6 championships. 6 game-winning drives. That's what it'll be. And you cheer your arms and legs and throats off. You show him you appreciate him making you a championship city. The New England Patriots were darn near a joke before Tom Brady got there. Have a winning season here or there, get to a Super Bowl here or there, but never win. Your claim to fame was Steve Grogan. That's it. And he came there and made you the biggest franchise in the NFL. You cheer him. Heck, it might even work in your favor. Maybe you get him so emotional that he can't play his game. I doubt it, but hey, it's worth a try. And then, once the game starts, hey, have at it. He is the enemy. Then you boo. When Mac Jones throws a touchdown pass, if Mac Jones throws a touchdown pass, you cheer, Brady who? Brady who? When Brady's on the field, you boo. So they can't hear his snap count. He already has a hoarse voice. If you listen to his interview today, that's how you do it. But show your class and not your ass.
You don't owe him anything. You already cheered him. You already gave him parades. You already showered him with love. You did all that. You don't owe him anything else. He don't care about the city of Boston or New England. He washed his hands.
Says who?
He washed his hands of it.
So Michael Jordan didn't care about the city of Chicago?
We're talking about Tom Brady.
LeBron James didn't care about the city of Cleveland?
We're talking about Tom Brady. And
so I can bring up whoever I want.
You can do whatever you want. I'm talking about Tom Brady. He shunned you. He told you weren't good enough.
Your
he didn't
coach
care about the
kicked
city.
him out the door.
He cared about him
You wouldn't
himself.
offer him the line. You misread it. Bill Belichick misread it. Bill Belichick thought he was done. And now he's been embarrassed, and he's about to be embarrassed some more on Sunday. That's the reason he's not there. How much is a man supposed to take? You talk to me like I'm a sophomore in high school. You won't give me the extension that I want. You won't give me the skill position players we need. So, yeah, I left. And guess what? I won a Super Bowl. That's what he's saying. Derek Jeter. He's better than Derek Jeter. Stop it. He's way above Derek Jeter, as great as Jeter is. It ain't 1959. Not even 1979. Players move. LeBron's been all over the place. His legacy is awesome. Jordan left. His legacy is awesome. Montana left. His legacy is awesome. It happens. So you cheer the man. And then, heck, when he's demolishing your team with 4 touchdowns, my prediction, maybe you cheer him then.